Hello Pisces, welcome to your first half of June reading. Not really date or time specific, but we are in the run up to the energies of the full moon in Sagittarius on the 5th, which is being met with a lunar eclipse. So that is like a full moon to the 10th power. Whatever it is you need to release, whatever it is you need to let go of, whatever it is that does no longer serve you on any level and in any way, shape, or form, let it go. This is the time to do that. It feels like, to me, it feels like a cleaning of the soul house, right? My favorite little phrase. We are Marie Kondoing our souls in this full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, which is fiery and passionate and creative and expansive. I'm pulling 2 cards from the Energy Oracle deck. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you will consider joining us here and subscribing. And for those who are returning, Pisces, I'm going to try to hold it together. Last time I came a little bit unglued. You were all very, very kind and warm and supportive. But I'm really going to work hard to keep it together today. I'm pulling 2 cards, Energy Oracle, one for masculine and one for feminine. You may feel free to flip the energies around as I move through this reading, as long as it speaks to you. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. You can always check out, if you're here as the Pisces sun, you can check out the video in this series that aligns with your rising sign, or you can watch the readings for the sun or rising of your divine counterpart. Masculine here gets woman holding a heart in reverse. So we're going to look at that. That is card 44, sacred number, master number. We don't reduce it. Feminine gets blossoming abundance, card number 3, upright. So I do want to look at these just very quickly to give you an energy, a feeling of the energy swirling around you right now. So if you are the masculine here, or if you're a feminine sun Pisces, this would be the energy around your masculine. Got it? Okay. Reverse. This card could indicate a state of being emotionally overwhelmed, and you may feel as though your love life is turned upside down. It could also refer to some difficulty in a family matter or a close relationship. If this is the case, it's time to let go or resolve things now. Perfect timing. There's also a possibility that this woman reversed is someone who brings a negative emotional influence to your life. There may be jealousy, resentments, or even more subtle manipulations going on. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm self-empowerment to the situation now, and always remember to bring a loving, heartfelt energy to yourself. So if y'all recall the last reading, I felt that there was another entity, another energy that the masculine was dealing with. I don't want to get sad again, guys. Let's keep it light. Gosh. Okay. Feminine. Blossoming abundance. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works in the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. Pisces, go back and look at that reading that I just did. Feminine also got a prosperity card in that reading. So I feel like I'm still reading to the same counterparts. Feels like the next part of the storyline. Seriously, the prosperity card came out for the feminine. I can't remember the masculines, but I remember the feminine. Honestly, go check that out again. You'll know it in the first 30 seconds or 1 minute of the reading. Whoops, come back here. I'm now pulling one card for you, Pisces, from Whispers of Love. It's a very gentle oracle. I think the messages are very uplifting and positive and sweet, and that's what I want to leave you with today. So, Whispers of Love for beautiful Pisces, please. Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Full moons, well, we do have 4 planets in retrograde right now, so that's part of the slowing down. And a full moon, lunar eclipse, it gives us a big burst of energy, so I almost feel like the message is allow things to unfold. Don't get out ahead of it. The energy will be enough to tangle with. You don't need to push it. Okay, let's see what's coming through for the Pisces watching, please. Sun and rising, general reading for collective. It will not resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Just don't force it. Please don't force it. It's been so rainy. Okay, choosing the path. Wow. King of Cups, there you are. 8 of Cups, wow. So before I clarify, I'll just tell you what I see here, and remember you can flip the energies, but I do see a masculine who is stepping into is showing up in the reading in the energy of choosing a path. 2 paths lie before this person. They know they have to choose. They also know that there's a world of possibilities in the palm of their hand. And yet they still have to forge a path. They have to choose a path. Doesn't necessarily mean there's a right or wrong, but one is definitely better for them than the other. Where they are in this connection right now, there is, I feel like in the past, there's this emotional availability. There's the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And now, presently, an 8 of Cups. That's sort of turning the back on emotional drama. Turning the back on something that doesn't fulfill you on an emotional level. Where are they headed? Ace of Wands. Responding to an ignition of passion. Something that really lights them up. It feels like, I think I said this in the last reading, it's inspired passion because it's divinely gifted. It's beautiful, it's powerful, it's passionate. So I get the impression that I'm still dealing with a masculine who may be exiting one connection and moving towards something new. And in my last exploration, the someone new was the feminine. Feminine is a little triggered, showing up in this reading fearful. This is Pisces energy. So it could be a Pisces feminine. Could be a Pisces masculine. But that doesn't matter here. What I feel is this feminine not being clear, not being able to see things very clearly here. Things are dark and a little hazy, and sometimes the moon represents illusion. What's truth, what's really going on versus what I think is going on. And it does trigger our fears and our insecurities. In the past, this feminine, very much fairness, just fair, balance, equal give and take. See the scales there? The scales of balance, and it's not a justice card, but it feels like there's a part of the justice card wrapped up here. But it's also about equal give and take and reciprocity. Giving as good as you get. Paying it forward. And I like that energy because it's gracious and charitable. And then we've got this right now, this feminine's experience is this Page of Wands. There's the pages are messengers, and it's flirtatious, it's passionate. It's not the ace, it's the page. So I almost feel like this feminine is kind of keeping the spark alive. It is a light of the match. This is the ignition of a torch. This is the light of a match. So I do feel like there's something that's still burning here for this feminine. This can be a message that comes into the feminine that seems flirtatious, or a message they may be hoping for, or they may be receiving very soon. And when I say flirtatious, don't get me wrong, it's a message with an agenda, but I don't feel it's a negative agenda. And then moving forward, planting the seeds and waiting for things to grow organically. Patience. And I know that is the least favorite card for most people, is do not tell me I have to keep waiting. How long do I have to wait? Two of Wands for this masculine. Yes, there's the fairness back. Interesting. Choosing a path that really aligns with what they felt they might have received in the past from this feminine. Balance, fairness, equal give and take. Something that feels generous of spirit, of time, and of resources. Cancerian energy, Chariot. Wanting to move forward. Wow. There might be something interfering here. Now I'm very convinced. Underneath the deck is the Page of Swords. For those who are new, when I pull from under the deck, it's more about what's kind of underneath. It's like what's unconscious, outside of the conscious awareness of this masculine. And or whoever it is, if you needed to flip it around. Whoever it is I'm reading here for, it's sort of what's bubbling up under the surface. This masculine is sort of waiting for a sign, some clarity to come in. Page of Swords is a little bit of the detective of the tarot. So it could be that underneath this masculine is kind of keeping their eye on things. Maybe keeping tabs on this feminine, but maybe keeping tabs elsewhere. Because that devil energy tells me that this Chariot cannot move forward. There's something pulling it back, pulling it back. It's very, in this case, because of the last reading I did, it does feel toxic, karmic in nature, and not in a fun way. I mean, karma can be positive, and karma can be negative. This feels negatively karmic, karmically charged. And I feel like this masculine, because they're trying to choose a path and find a more balanced life, move toward that, and they can't. I feel like they're waiting for that opportunity. They're looking for that sign, the signal, the all clear. Here's what they want to go toward. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Empress. I would cry because it's already here, but I promised myself that I wouldn't. And so I'm letting you know that this is a continuation of that storyline, and I'm not going to lose my stuff. I'm going to stay very well put together, but it does feel like the saga continues. It does feel like a continuation of some energetic block that is highly, highly toxic, that this masculine cannot escape right now. But they're waiting for the all clear so they can move toward this feminine, their soulmate, the happily ever after. Honestly, y'all gotta know, I'm like dying a boo right now. My heart. Pisces, I love you guys so much. King of Cups. Definitely that inner journey continues, that need to find the clarity If you recall, the King of Cups is emotionally available. They're compassionate, sensitive, caring, even emotionally generous, really holding space for you, but they don't always have the best time communicating it. And I almost feel like in this energy of their emotional availability, what they lacked was clarity, because we have the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. So this seeking of clarity is an inside job. They have to go within and balance, this is duality of the mind, but they're searching for what? For the clarity about the what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. So we're talking the purpose of it, the meaning of it, and the best way to proceed. It's very reflective. It's a quieting of all the noise. I like it. Yeah, Tower. Tower showed up last time, I believe. Maybe in the extended. I can't remember. Big life shift here for this masculine. I felt last time and I feel right now this masculine is trying to find their way out of a situation. Out of a connection that's very toxic. Something that's literally grabbing them by the ankles and pulling them down. I feel that really strongly, and I feel that this masculine is wanting to choose the path toward this feminine, but it's really going to take something major coming down. I feel like they're aware of that. The Tower usually represents that thing is happening, and since I'm reading past energy, it could have already happened for some. If you're here as a masculine Pisces, it could have already happened for you. If you're here as the feminine Pisces dealing with a masculine, that, whatever sign they are, doesn't matter. And it hasn't already happened where something, just the bottom just drops out, then it will happen. And it's something that they've been thinking about. Whatever this thing is I need to decide, whatever this choice path I'm going to choose, there's going to be fallout. There's going to be fallout. That's their awareness of that. Temperance. That's why they're being patient, tempering the energies, making sure that they've thought it all through, trying to keep the lid on everything. That angel just has those two chalices, if you can see that. It's very transmuting kind of an energy, just trying to change it up so that keeping the lid, literally keeping the lid on. That's how it feels to me. And right now, they're ready to walk away from that. They're ready to walk away from that and go in search of what? What? The Two of Cups. Where's the Two of Cups? Right here. Because if you look at this, the Eight of Cups is missing 2 cups. Here's the Two of Cups. 2 and 8 is what? Yeah. So I feel that at least energetically, they've already made the decision. They've already made the choice. They've already chosen the path, and the path leads them away from something that is not fulfilling on an emotional level, and that may actually just be very emotionally fraught. Yeah, moving to calmer waters. And answering the call of the connection. That's union and reunion. Second chances and forgiveness. Second chances at what? I feel it's this soulmate connection. I feel it's answering the call of the divine counterpart. I felt it last time too. It's really here. It's not a joke. I am working really hard to keep it together. Yeah, and there's this little Page of Wands. Now I'm feeling it because we got the Page of Wands here. So I do feel a message. A message is being delivered. Maybe you're both going to message each other if you haven't already. This is in the present energy. You may be waiting on a message. They may be waiting to get to the calmer waters before they answer the call. And in this case, it could literally be a call or a text or an email or something. But it will be flirtatious. It will be, it'll be a moment. It'll be a light of the match. And then we get this message of apology too. So a message of love or apology coming from this masculine. Not that the masculine did anything wrong, but maybe there's been some sort of delay. Maybe this masculine hasn't been able to share what they've really been going through, and as a result feel the need to explain that apologetically. And I'm only saying that because this is a good guy. This feels like a really positive energy to me. So the message of love, apology, passion, flirtation is all right on the tip of the tongue of this masculine. But they do need to move to calmer waters first. What comes out next is the Ace of Wands, and that leads us to where we are right now, or where we're headed in the future. Yes, torch is lit. Wow. Inspired passion. Powerful, creative, a gift. Now I see why we've got the Seven of Pentacles over here, because the masculine, you know, the Ace comes in. It's brewing right now. It comes in the future. It's a powerful ignition of the passion of these two counterparts. Got it. Check. But then they have to wrestle with life, realities on the ground, weighing their priorities. This is fast thinking, right? Quick on their feet, trying to bring it all into the here and now. And that may be why we see this feminine having to be patient. Yeah, there's third party energy here. I feel it. I'm just going to take this. Yeah, we've got two cards here that are important. This Nine of Wands is a perseverance card, not giving up. And then we've got the healing card of the Star, Aquarian energy. It's also a wish granted card though. So here's what I feel I see. I do see someone who is choosing the path, and I kind of feel that they know they have to walk away from something to move to calmer waters. So they're free to answer the call of this connection. I see some messages between the two of you coming through, and then it's like it's just right underneath the surface, and in the future, kapow. But that's going to cause this masculine to have to sort of juggle, because for some of you, for the vast majority, I feel that this masculine has been trying to get out of a connection, possibly a marriage for some of you, but something that has been very toxic for quite a while. They will not give up. They will persevere, and they will maintain hope, trust, and faith that the universe has their back and will grant their wish. Let's go check out the feminine, shall we? Moon, there you are, Pisces. Nervous much? Scared much? A little bit. It makes sense. And guarded. There's that energy of self-protection and guardedness. Really pulling back. There's a lot on the line here. New beginning. It's big. What this feels like to me is I feel like I'm looking at a feminine who's trying to protect their heart. That center pentacle is the Ace to me. That vice grip on that big center pentacle covering the greatest asset we have, our heart. And Spirit's going to say, oh, you're trying to protect that? Let me give it to you, even bigger. So, and that is triggering. There's a lot of fear wrapped in this, because I don't think this feminine really knows what they're doing. I mean, what they're dealing with, not what they're doing. You know what you're doing. You don't really know what you're dealing with. That's part of what the moon is. You can't see clearly as to what's going to go bump in the night. You don't know what's coming at you. You're in a little bit of a protective stance. I get it. And the universe says, really? Look what I'm handing you. A brand new beginning. Stability. Abundance. Commitment. All in divine time, my love. All in divine time. I said it last time, I'm going to say it again. This is a fated connection. It feels very star-crossed lovers to me. It still feels that. Wow, Pisces. Wow, wow, wow. Six of Pentacles coming in from the past. That's something the two of you share. You share some energy here about something being just and fair. Graciousness, charitable energy, some kind of, I almost feel like that could be something that attracted you to each other. This graciousness, this charitable energy. It isn't just things being equal, it's things being equitable. And there's a difference there. And I just feel like, okay, so I'm going to stop rambling about that. Pull the cards, Laura. Yeah. I said it. Past life soulmate. This is part of your mission. Now it's clear. Holy Hannah. This is part of your mission. Something to do. Oh my gosh. It's like download time. There's something here that these divine counterparts, that these twins, this is twin energy, that you share. There's a mission. And what brought you to each other had something to do with things not being in balance or being fair. Something with things being equitable, meaning if we're both on the street and you're a very wealthy person and I'm like literally days away from homelessness and we stumble upon $100 bill. Same time, we both see it. And you say to me, oh, let's go cash this. Well, I'll give you 50 and I'll take 50. That's equal. That's 50-50. That's not equitable. You're already filthy rich and I'm a pauper. Do you see? That's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling that energy of trying to create a more equitable situation somehow. That's the energy that brought you together. And I almost feel like that's part of your twin mission because here we have past life soulmate. Okay. Wow. I could be completely off, but that's just like the clarity's coming in. Yes, I'm right. Ace of Swords is a yes card from the universe. Oh, please. You all gotta... I hope you're laughing with me because I'm in joy here. This is you, Pisces. You all bring me you never disappoint. This connection, though. Page of Wands. Where's that text? Where's that message? Yeah, I think the feminine is waiting for the message and sweating it out. Very anxious energy there in that Nine of Swords. I feel like this masculine wants to deliver a message, but it's like right below the surface. They're very busy. When I say that, I don't mean that they're too busy for you, feminine. I mean that this person is busy trying to like get out of Dodge, trying to get away from this energy. And underneath, they know they want to reach out to you. Underneath, believe me, they want to do a whole lot more than reach out to you. I'm trying to keep it PG here, folks. And I feel like you're waiting for that message. You're waiting for that, flirtatious little message. It could be just, hey, I'm so happy to hear your voice kind of a message. That's very common for this Page of Wands. It doesn't have to be all sexual innuendo and stuff. Sometimes it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to hear your voice. It's excitement. And I feel like the feminine is waiting for it and they're anxiously waiting for it. So they're focusing on their work. That's where that prosperity thing is coming in because I think we had some of that energy last time. I know we had a prosperity card for the feminine. So however you're channeling all this pent up energy into your work, it's gonna pay off. I do feel that. Yeah, and there's the lay down a burden here. I think focusing on that one pentacle at a time. The Eight of Pentacles, if you notice, looking at one thing at a time. Well, all these pentacles are lining up on the wall, but they still have a singular purpose in mind. Sometimes it can be focusing on coming up with a creative solution to a problem. So if the problem is this feminine being a little bit anxious and preoccupied with a message of passion or flirtation, whether they've received it or they haven't received it, underneath, all they want to do is lay down the burden, right? Can I just put this down? It feels heavy to me, like they've been carrying it. Or you, if you're here as a feminine, you've been carrying that weight around, this anxiety, this focused attention. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. But the seeds have been planted. So I feel you're going to remain on a solitary journey for a little bit here. This Hermit card is the solitary journey card of, really looking at yourself, doing your own inner work. What might this be about? Not that you're not evolved. I'm sure if you're here, you already are. But what I'm saying is where this hiccup is, this anxiety, where that Four of Pentacles is, right? There's guardedness there and self-protection there. And maybe you're just going to take some time. Be patient while you explore those aspects. Where are they coming from? What is it about for you? Because it doesn't come from this person. It's already been within you. You're being triggered. That's why this card comes out. So while you're patiently waiting, you're going to do some inner work. Seven of Swords. Yeah, be patient. Be patient. You got all the tools you need. Why is the Seven of Swords coming out? It is a card of deception. It can be a card of betrayal. It can also just be honest with yourself. Don't fool yourself. Get clear on your own agenda and what it is you're trying to accomplish here. We know you're going to be patient. I don't think you'll have a choice, quite frankly. But while you're doing the inner work, be sure you're being completely honest with yourself. And then under the deck is the Seven of Pentacles again. So it's backing up that look. Be grateful for what you've already accomplished here, not just in your life, but in the person you've become. And then also, know that things will grow organically in time because you already have all the tools you need at your disposal to manifest what you desire here, feminine. So I do feel there's, and I love the fact that that Hermit and the Magician come out together. And in between, it's like, if you have any questions about whether this person is honorable or not, that's something you need to work through on your own, right? In time, all will be revealed here. That's how it feels to me. I don't feel that you're real. I don't feel the majority of you are really questioning this person's integrity or character. I feel like some of you may be in a state of like there may be some illusion involved here. It's not the Seven of Cups fantasy land. It's something like things not really being as they seem. And I think on some level that guardedness is you wondering if this person is liar, cheater, stealer. I don't think so. I think you need to do a little inner work about that. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here telling you as I see it, but I do think that only time will tell if that's the case. And if you take the time that's needed, that you need to take, you got all the tools to manifest what you want. All right, beautiful Pisces. Wow, this reading's running long. I'm going to take this to the extended and pull the two of you together now and see where we've come since the last reading. So it's a little more holistic. I'm going to pull a card for the feminine. What is the masculine not saying but trying to communicate? A card for the masculine. What is the feminine not saying but trying to communicate energetically? A message to you, Pisces, from your higher self, spirit, the universe. as well as a what can you expect going forward in the short term, because apparently this is a continuing storyline from the last reading. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. Mommy falls apart. Tarot reader comes unglued on YouTube. It was a moment, but yes, I'm feeling the same energies coming through. Some very realistic concerns and worries and fears. Some very focused efforts on your individual, what you're trying to work through individually. Let's pull you together and see where we go from there. Link to the extended is below. I'll see you there in a couple seconds. Otherwise, stay well. Enjoy this full moon in Sagittarius lunar eclipse, and I'll see you in a future reading. Take care. Bye, Pisces.